Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into something pretty revolutionary in the marketing world, a platform built for a future that, let's be honest, is arriving a lot faster than any of us really expected. It's called aiCMO, and it's being hailed as the UK's very first AI marketing operating system, designed from the ground up for a totally new kind of business, the next-gen brand.
So let's just jump right in with a question that frankly should stop you in your tracks. It gets to the absolute heart of the matter. Something fundamental, something seismic, is shifting in how we all get discovered online. And for anyone not paying close attention, the risk isn't just falling behind, it's becoming completely and totally invisible. And that is a very real, very scary thought.
For decades, and I mean decades, the digital marketing playbook was, pretty straightforward. The absolute holy grail, the one thing everyone chased, was getting your brand onto the first page of Google, right? That was the ultimate prize, the measure of all success. But here's the thing, a profound change in how we as humans find information is making that old strategy dangerously incomplete. It's like preparing for yesterday's battle. Let's just pause on this quote for a second, because the weight of these words is, well, it's significant. This isn't just about a little dip in your website traffic. It's not about slipping a few places down in the search rankings. What we're talking about here is a much deeper, almost existential threat to any brand that fails to adapt. We're talking about the risk of being completely erased from the conversation, utterly invisible. Imagine that. So, what's behind this potential crisis? Well, it's a massive shift in our behavior as consumers, all of us. We're turning to a completely new kind of platform for answers, for advice, and maybe most importantly, for recommendations. We're talking, of course, about powerful AI engines like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. And you have to understand, these aren't just fancy search engines. They are becoming our conversational assistants, our problem solvers, and in a lot of cases, our trusted advisors. Just think about your own habits for a minute. Seriously, when you need a quick recipe for dinner tonight, or an idea for a birthday gift, or even a complex topic broken down into simple terms, what's your first move? Are you still typing keywords into a search bar and sifting through pages of links? Or are you just asking an AI? More and more the answer is to ask. We all naturally lean towards the path of least resistance, towards the efficiency of getting a direct, curated answer. And that simple human tendency is exactly what's making this shift so incredibly powerful and so immediate.
And this, right here, is precisely why the old rules just don't cut it anymore. The entire marketing funnel as we know it is being turned on its head. All that time, all that money, all that effort you spent building a strategy around Google's algorithms, well, that's now just one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. It's time to look beyond that familiar list of blue links and start optimizing for a totally new kind of discovery.
This brings us to the most crucial distinction, the real aha moment. The old way was all about SEO, search engine optimization, and the goal there was simple, to be found. You wanted to show up in a long list of links and just hope that someone clicks on yours. But the new way? It adds a critical new layer. It's SEO plus geo, and the goal is completely different. The goal now is to be chosen, to have an AI proactively select your brand, your product, your content as the definitive answer. See the difference? Found versus chosen. It's a world apart. And that brings us to this brand new frontier, generative engine optimization, or GEO. Now, this is fundamentally different from SEO. This isn't about gaming the system with keywords. It's the practice of fine-tuning your content, your articles, your product descriptions, your expertise, for clarity, for accuracy, and for a structure that these AI models can easily ingest, understand, and trust. The goal isn't just to rank in a list. It's to become the AI's most trusted source, to be the expert it confidently cites and recommends to its users.
Okay, so if the problem is this new kind of digital invisibility, then what's the solution? Well, it has to be a new kind of visibility, right? One that is AI first, from the ground up.
And this is it, aiCMO. It's being presented as the UK's first AI marketing operating system launched by a company called AI Marketing OS Ltd. And let's linger on that name for a second, operating system. That's a really key choice of words. This isn't just another tool you add to your collection. It's designed to be a comprehensive platform, the central hub where you manage your entire marketing strategy for this new AI-driven world.
Now, what's really interesting is its laser focus. aiCMO isn't trying to be a one-size-fits-all solution. It is specifically and unapologetically designed for what they're calling next-gen brands. We're talking about you,
The creators, the solo entrepreneurs, the lean startups, the challenger businesses who are trying to disrupt established markets. These are the players who need to be nimble, who need to move fast, and who need to make a massive impact, often with very limited resources. And this quote, this gets to the absolute core of the value proposition. Think about it. A solo creator or a small startup just doesn't have a big, expensive marketing team on payroll. This platform aims to completely level that playing field. It's about democratizing these advanced capabilities, giving the smaller, more agile players the power to compete and to win, even as AI completely redefines the landscape. It's about punching way above your weight. Okay, so we know who it's for and we know why it exists. But how does it actually deliver on such a huge promise? Well, the magic, the real power, is in its automated end-to-end workflow. It's designed to handle everything, from that first spark of an idea all the way to the final analysis of your results. The entire system is built around this beautifully simple 5-stage loop. It's a continuous cycle. It starts with strategy in the plan phase, then moves to actually generating your content in create. It refines everything in optimize, gets your message out to the world with one click in publish, and finally, it closes the loop by measuring what actually worked in the track phase.
So let's really break down how this works, because this is where the rubber meets the road. In the plan phase, it goes way beyond old school keywords. It helps you find the natural language prompts that real people are actually typing into AI chat windows. Then, in Create, it generates what it calls 100% human-like content, so you avoid that clunky robotic text that everyone hates. Next, the crucial Optimize step. This is where it fine-tunes your content for both worlds at once, traditional search engines with SEO and the new generative engines with GEO. The Publish step is a lifesaver for anyone who's not a web developer. It's a one-click deployment straight to your site, no headaches. And finally, Track. This is the game changer. It doesn't just monitor traffic and rankings, it tracks that crucial new metric, AI mentions, so you know for a fact if you're actually being recommended.
So when you put this entire system together, the intelligent planning, the high-quality creation, that dual optimization for both SEO and GEO, and the smart tracking, it all works together. It all drives towards one ultimate, game-changing goal. And this is the core promise. This is what it's all about. Think about it. Getting discovered is passive. It means you're just an option in a long list, sitting there hoping a user stumbles upon you. But becoming the first name AI recommends, that's a completely different universe. That is an active, unsolicited endorsement from an increasingly trusted source of information. It's the monumental shift from being a possibility to becoming the preference. And that really leaves us with this final, critical thought to chew on. As these AI platforms become the new gatekeepers of information, mastering this shift from simply being found to proactively being chosen is absolutely fundamental. It's not a nice to have, it's the key to survival and growth. So the question for you is, will your brand cling to the old playbook and risk fading into invisibility? Or will you adapt, embrace this change, and become the definitive answer that wins tomorrow's customer? The opportunity is right here, right now.